So Mob and Teru have broken into the 7th division of Claw, and this episode was amazing. It started off with Mob and Teru literally torturing the guy that was coming to interrogate them from Claw, and it was amazing. Like the twist, there was sort of like a little build-up that this guy was actually going to be a bit of a threat, and then it just cut to Teru, like literally waterboarded the dude upside down, and they got all the information they needed from him, like the location of Claw, the members, their powers. It was such a funny like juxtaposition going from like this introduction of this guy in Claw to them just him just being tortured. This show's humor is actually like 10 out of 10. It's so fucking funny. This might be the funniest anime I've ever seen. It's made me belly laugh like several times already. It's so fucking funny. And they also had the rematch in this episode between Mob and Megumu, you know, the guy that beat the shit out of him in the last episode. Well, I say that as soon as Mob started fighting back properly, Mob sort of destroyed him and then he used the spray. But in this episode, at the end, Mob didn't even mess about. He literally just threw him about like he was nothing, ragdolled him. Mob took him serious straight away and just absolutely destroyed him. The levels difference is clearly insane. Like the Megumu didn't stand a chance. But yeah, the 7th division of Claw, we got to see the leader as well. He's got like a gas mask. I'm interested to see what he can do because I wonder if there's anybody here that can actually challenge Mob in any sort of significant way that doesn't involve them playing sort of dirty tactics. I'm not too sure. Mob just seems like a different level. Even Teru seems a lot stronger than a lot of these dudes. And not saying Teru's weak, but compared to Mob, Mob's just a different level. Do you know what I mean? Also, there was a dark moment in this episode where it looked like one of the twins, you know, one of the kids got like murdered to like the two Espers that can like talk telepathically. There was one of the members from Claw that came out, which has a fucking creepy design, by the way. And he comes out, he drags him away. You hear him screaming. He comes out, he's got blood on his knife, like he's just stabbed him to death. He like presents his body, and it's just he's dead. But it turns out he's more of an illusionist. But that moment, I was like, what the fuck? I thought the show took a really dark turn. Not that this show doesn't do like darker themes, but like that came out of nowhere. But it turns out he is alive. It's just an illusion, it looks like. But still, I was surprised by that. You never know what to expect from this show. And I did like the fact that they had all the Espers, you know, like the weaker ones that we've seen in the previous episode, sort of working together. Like we had the guy using his little torch, and then the the psychic abilities, and then they managed to escape the prison using those like weaker abilities. I thought that was quite charming. I like that. But either way, the concept of Claw, you know, bringing these kids in to raise as like soldiers, as Espers, and like enhancing their abilities and stuff to make this organization. I really like the concept of Claw, and I think it's got a lot of potential. And I'm excited to see what else this organization has. And I'm excited to see Mob fight them all. It's going to be great. So yeah, let's do it.